Why, hello, all my fandible friends. How do this fine evening, or morning, day, night, whatever time zone y'all be in today. I hope it is a good one, whatever it may be. Hello. Yes, we're back at it again. I hope y'all are having yourselves a good one, whatever it may be. As for me, it was very nice, calm, relaxing, and chill. I had myself a nice day to just sit back and take it all in. Because why not, you know? But yeah, I do. Forgive me, I am kind of somewhat also coming down after having a small dance with Mary Jane, if you catch what I'm, if you're picking up what I'm putting down. But yeah, so I'm kind of slightly out of it a little bit, I will admit, but I'm doing alright. I'm doing fine, I'm doing fantastic, and I am doing muy bueno. Probably barely even English or even Spanish in any sort of way. What? Yeah. I am just nice. I had a big dinner along with a nice dessert, and I am doing peachy. I hope all y'all's are out there. All y'all's out there are doing so as well. Now, for today, some of you may be wondering, what are we doing? Well, I'm glad you didn't ask. But basically, we are continuing some art projects that we have been making and been in the works for a bit of a while now. And what are some of those projects? I'm glad you didn't ask. Right now, we're going to be mainly focusing on one that I have been doing on stream for a bit. And that is, excuse me, that is the Star-Lord project that I've been working on for a little bit. And I want to try to get that one a little out of the way, just because like we've been at it for a bit, trying to get like that, and also the Okami art piece, which we might work on during the stream possibly. But yeah, that's pretty much kind of what we are doing, to say the least. But yeah, I kind of wanted to do it just because, like,
My neighbor's in the kitchen. She can see me holding my car.
Well, let's hope not. I have been kind of like putting these off just as like a slight thing, just mainly for a stream, just because like I feel like that's the proper time to really kind of work on these, because we've been working on it together, sort of. And I feel like this is a group effort now. I feel like if I stop letting it be a group effort, we're gonna get nowhere. Like, yeah, that's what's happening, that's what's going on, and that is what we are going to be doing. So, for that, we will definitely go ahead and swap over to that. And also, by the way, hi Reaper, I'm sorry I didn't say hi. Before we hop into that, I just need to remind you, y'all look up here real quick, alright? So, for anybody that doesn't know, I have a Redbubble, so if you want to go over to do that, you can feel free to do so. I mainly have stickers of my own design, so you can go ahead and do that. Now you go to So if you want, you can go ahead and do that. They're very cheap, they're very simple, they're like less than $2, so if you want to do that, feel free to do so. I also have a coffee, which I'm doing Twitch emotes and regular art commissions on there, so if you want to help support your boy, well, I can also help support you or any other friend that you want some art for, then feel free to add to my coffee and do so! Please. But no, seriously, that's if you only want to. If you want to help support me in any sort of which way whatsoever, there's an option there. And yeah, it's not necessary, but it is well appreciated if you do decide to help a person out like me. I love doing art, if you couldn't tell. But yeah, I believe with that said and done, let's actually swap over to the art now. Hey, look at that. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I tried to do like a bit of a... Hold on, let me change the music over here real quick. Did not realize how short that was. That's what she said. Now, one thing I did try to do for a bit before the stream started was that I tried to fix Star-Lord's mask, because I noticed that the eyes were a bit off, but honestly, looking at the edits that I've made, it looks like I didn't change anything at all. I think I might definitely need to focus on that. Also, by the way, to anybody that wants to just hop in, that is a part of the server, feel free to just like hop in there, because I'm just going to be hanging out in there while I do this. Yep. Derp is normal. Yeah, but even then, it's supposed to be a very symmetrical helm. I would kind of like to make it look as symmetrical as possible. If that even is possible. Yeah, my autism kind of do be getting in the way and just being like, fix it! That's kind of what's just happening with me right now, so. Hey, Rayport.
Derp. Derp!
I'll be hanging, my man.
It's good. It's be hanging good, but you just doing that sound fucking echoed in my ears for some fucking reason.
I'm like a bat. I can use echolocation.
Like, bro, it confused me for a minute, bro. No, like quite literally, I was walking out of my room. It got me fucking confused, and I was so confused I stopped walking.
Well, I'm glad I could mentally confuse you for no reason whatsoever.
Fucking you just flashbang my brain.
Yes, the quintessential way to really fuck with somebody. Make a noise so that way you can mentally flashbang their brain. It is a good tactic. It always works, like, at least 8 out of 10 times.
Straight flashbang to the cerebral cortex.
Yes, exactly. The only proper way to go about it. Meh.
Like you legitimately hit a nerve in my brain, that the nerve that makes me think, what is it doing again when I walk into a fucking room? That is exactly what you fucking hit when you made that sound.
I triggered you to forget. I caused your tism to take over for a minute and just make you think.
Huh? What was that again?
I made you internally go.
Exactly. I'm like, what the fuck was that?
That's hilarious. Also, by the way, this is a side note, but can I tell you something kind of funny that's been happening as of late?
Oh Lord, what happened?
So you remember that time when you got like super surprised with how Conker got like 424 health as Wolverine, right?
Yeah. I knew exactly where you're going when you said Conker.
Yeah. So I made that a short on YouTube and for TikTok. And on TikTok, it didn't get a lot. It got like probably a little over 100 views. As for YouTube, it did not stop getting views for 5 days straight.
Shit. God damn it.
Yes, and let me pull up my analytics so I can tell you, or tell you how much it got. Hold on 1 minute.
I am now a meme format. Fuck my life.
Maybe. But basically, that short alone now has almost 1,050 views.
At least at me in this shit.
Fuck. That hurt my chest. Oh fuck! Hold on 1 minute. I forgot to turn my lights on. I'm gonna need that for when it gets dark later.
Oh shit.
Hold on, I can't hear you right now. Okay, I can hear.
You good? I played some COD this morning.
Yeah, I saw that. How'd that go?
Multiplayer went fine. When I went to me and my dad and his friends switched to Warzone. Ish. Warzone is the bane of my fucking existence.
Isn't it everybody's?
I do decent in multiplayer, but whenever it's Warzone, I get fucking E.
Which one were you guys playing?
Casual.
No, I mean which COD?
BO6.
minutes since I last played. I had to delete it because of making space for like other games. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's literally the only thing that can come to mind whenever somebody says I had to delete COD.
Well, technically, the on Xbox, the storage, the thing you download to play BO6 now is basically a starting point to get to 3 different CODs.
Yeah, I know this. It's not the same for like PlayStation though. There's like they have that internally in the game.
I mean, that's internally in the game. It's not you download all the assets for the 3 different CODs you have, but it all starts from the same singular app.
Mm. It's not really the same for PlayStation, I will say. Each game is still technically their own app on the main menu of the PlayStation.
Nah. So like, Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, and BO6 are all in the same app.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's correct.
Maybe. I've been on a bit of a sugar high with brownies as of late, so I don't really know.
You're not on a sugar high from Gamer Subs?
Funny enough, no. At least not yet.
I would promo my own stuff, but I'm not going to do that in your stream.
Yeah, fuck it, go ahead.
And
Yeah, but you have the open opportunity to do it whenever the fuck you feel. I should have a reference of Star-Lord up on my screen. Why don't I have that? There he is. Like how it lists off all the different characters and it shows off their movie and comic book counterparts.
Yeah. Have you ever thought about just like for your backstory and stuff, drawing a child version of your character?
If that would be well, I mean the thing is of how I have it like going out, it's not really like anything that involves my childhood and more or less focuses on what I plan on doing.
That's more or less because like my backstory for my OC is I'm a demon prince or shadow demon prince that got exiled because their uncle killed my father to take over the reign. So I'm trying to rally troops together to form an army to take back the throne. That's my followers are my shadow army.
Yeah, as for me, it's a bit of a different story.
Yeah.
To put it simply, lore wise, what's the best way to put it? Lore wise, I basically had like a plan of doing something else, but then one thing happened and now I'm here.
Yeah, like, oh, well, fucking straight coconut to the head, and you're like, oh, never mind, I'm going this way.
If that would be the case, the coconut would have to be the size of the planet.
Or the size of that girl in your background.
Yeah, by the way, you want to know a little funny fact about that character and what I have planned for her?
What you got?
Despite how how her figure is and how some people may think she may act, she's actually the most wholesome character I have in my lineup.
Fair enough.
She's kind of like that archetypical best friend type of character, you know?
She's that platonic best friend that you make like flirty jokes between each other, but it's not just straight platonic.
Yeah, just like a full-fledged, full-blown like platonic level with everybody she knows.
Fair enough. She's asexual.
Funny enough, not entirely.
Fair enough.
I don't have anything fully figured out just yet, so. Everything involved with my lore is a work in progress. That's all I can really say.
Same with mine. That's all I've gotten so far. For my background.
Yeah. Gotta put it simple because one thing involved with myself that I had planned for in terms of like a lore It was just that as growing up, I have had like a dream of wanting to become a cover music words, a cover artist
Fair enough.
for like music and shit. And then on the way in the universe, on the way to a concert, the first concert actually, one of the monsters within my realm kind of like managed to get a hold of the plane I was in and just fucking got rid of me. It was the MBH that took me in and decided to just be like, you know what, we can give you an offer real fast, kid.
You know what's funny? It kind of gives me the you got taken in by the time cops of DBZ. You know, the Time Force or whatever they're fucking called.
I believe I know what you're talking about. It's not entirely kind of like that.
Like you got thrown out of your universe and you got picked up by the monster hunters.
Yeah,
Association.
basically, to kind of put it in simple ways for like how like the, I guess you could say, society of my world kind of works is much less a diplomatic sort of world, and more of like a world where it's just like we all know that we have to work together in order to survive, so we won't have any conflicts with each other.
Y'all's theme song is that one song from High School Musical. We're all in this together.
No, that would be infringement.
So we don't fucking die from these monsters that we fight.
It's just like an adult version of the song instead of the normal one.
Yep. I'm currently making me some ramen with some cheese and chicken.
Ooh, some ramen?
Yosu.
Dude, can I actually tell you this one ramen recipe that I came across that I actually tried and think is pretty fucking good?
What's that?
So basically, it's a recipe where it's just like in one pot you go ahead and boil up the ramen as per usual. And what?
Robin?
No, I said ramen.
You said Robin.
Did I say? I thought I said ramen.
I heard you say Robin. Somebody needs to clip that just to double check.
Well, anyway, you boil up the ramen as you do, and on a pan, you go ahead, take like 2 tablespoons of butter, and you put in some garlic, however you wish, whether it be paste or some chopped up cloves, and you let that saute for a couple seconds, and then you go ahead and toss in a little bit of hot sauce, whatever you want, whether it be like sriracha or any sort of other local hot sauce that you like. And then you go ahead and stir that up a little bit, let that saute for a few seconds, and then you go ahead and pour in about like a cup of either milk or heavy cream.
Fair enough.
And
I'm mostly getting the. Go ahead.
And you also put in a bit of cheese of whatever you want. For me, I recently tried some smoked Gouda, and god damn, that's good.
I usually go Colby Jack, and I'm currently using sharp cheddar.
Mm.
I'm getting my spice though from Cajun Creole seasoning for my chicken.
That sounds delicious.
It is. I cook my chicken, pan fry my chicken with butter, and season it both sides with Creole seasoning.
Yeah, and then after I kind of like get everything in the pan all like done and the ramen is like all boiled up and such, go ahead, dump out like a large amount of the water, but you save a little bit to add into like the add into the other ingredients, and then you go ahead and stir over time, and then add in the packet of like whatever flavor you use.
Okay.
For me, I would say the best way to go about it, because I tried between soy sauce and beef, the soy sauce works the best. Beef is alright, but it doesn't taste as good as like how soy sauces does. So what you playing right now?
Nothing right now. I just got to my room.
I heard like a little click clack clickety clack, and I was just like, is he playing in a game? Curiosity had me for a split second.
Because a game that I have on my one of my lists is on sale, and it's Dark Souls Remastered. It's half off.
Oh. That would be a prime opportunity to grab it.
It's only $19. It's only $20.
Yep, that would definitely be a prime time to grab it, because that's probably going to be the cheapest it's going to be.
The base price is $39.99 with all the DLCs included.
I mean, hey, not bad.
It's not a bad price for a base price though.
Hmm. Yeah, I will say I definitely would like to get back into playing like the original Dark Souls, or at least like the remastered that I have. It's just that the only variant I have of that is on PC, and my PC definitely not be feeling great whenever I try to stream a game on it.
It's getting, yeah.
Yeah, the only game that I have so far not had a problem playing on my PC and streaming at the same time
Minecraft. I'm kidding.
no. Was the MVC collection that I was playing yesterday.
Fair enough.
Yeah, which by the way, have you been able to look into that at all yet?
I think I did it one day while you're on stream. Let me.
I only ask because I will say, like, replaying it again, it is still as fun as I remember. Like even if you want to know what the music is like I literally have the music playing in the background as we speak on my stream. The one that we're hearing right now is the Clock Tower stage music. Which that stage alone also looks fucking beautiful.
Yeah, it's on Xbox, the Fighting Collection Arcade Classics. $50.
Yeah, that's like the only one out of all the collections in the series, because the Capcom Fighting Collection is a series, funny enough. That's the only one that's like $50 out of all of them. Fair for good reason, because it's just like these games have not been around for a bit of a while. And
so that's why it wasn't opening. The
So what?
Microsoft Store needed an update.
Ah. But yeah, those games have not seen the light of day for like years.
Yeah.
And all of them are fighters except for one, and that is the Punisher beat 'em up. Which was, fun fact, Capcom and Marvel's first ever collaboration game together.
Fair enough.
And that game had not seen the light of day since its launch. And it was only found ever in arcades. At least as far as I remember from what I have read up on and from the videos I have seen. But I will say, it is a good beat 'em up. Not even joking, you could you get like a friend to play along with you, because you could play as the Punisher and Nick Fury, and you get a friend along with you, you could clear that game within like an hour. To be fair, it is more built to be like an arcade game anyhow, so it's like you probably wouldn't want to be there for long at some random person's place, you know? Yeah, right, my man?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm just thinking about how they put Seth Rogen in COD now.
They put... Wait, what?
Yeah, Seth Rogen is now a playable operator in COD.
That is hilarious. That is the funniest shit I've heard in a minute.
I'm like, yeah, cool. Well, I can't really say much because they added like in the previous COD they had it where you can buy a skin that makes you look like a Gundam.
Yeah, I do know that.
And there was also they had a Warhammer crossover in the previous COD.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't really say much. They also had Nicki Minaj in the previous COD, I think, as well.
Mm-hmm.
You're in Snoop Dogg.
Yep. I kind of would have more preferred that they had like these guys just like come in and be like operators
What
that
the
you hear
fuck?
over the radio, like how they did with like the Ghosts, Call of Duty Ghosts.
Oh yeah, when it had like Snoop as one of the viable packs.
Yo,
or
what's
song
the
packs.
lead, you Marcus Trek? And even the one with Ice Cube, was it? Yeah, Ice Cube.
There's like there's one for Ice Cube, there's one for Snoop. Can you still buy Call of Duty Ghosts?
Well, yeah, you can, and they still make you pay full price. Or wait, no, was that BO2?
BO2 is fucking 70% off right now.
That would be a prime time to grab it for anybody that hasn't played that.
$17.99. Actually, looks like a lot of the older CODs are on sale right now.
You hear that, people? Prime opportunity. Get in there. If you feel like
Actually,
it.
COD Ghost isn't buyable.
Wait, really?
It's not currently available on store.
Hold on, let me actually... if that's,
Wow.
it's probably not on Xbox, but let me check Steam real fast. If I
Okay,
can,
Modern
Steam
Warfare
load, please.
2, MW3, World at War is buyable on
Ah, fuck, hold on.
Xbox, and that's older than Ghost. Oh wait, what? The Gold Edition Ghost is is buyable, but not the base game.
Oh, the base game is, funny enough, actually still purchasable on Steam.
Why isn't the base game buyable? What the fuck?
I guess it's just... if I had to make a guess, it's just probably because of the fact that even they know that it's not, like, the best Call of Duty in the franchise.
Yeah. No, not the best COD in the franchise is fucking Advanced Warfare. It's between Advanced and Infinite Warfare. Those two are kind of just yeah.
Yeah, I kind of do have to agree with you because BO3 definitely made the formula feel a lot more better.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It wasn't great, but it definitely felt better. That's why I say to this very day that the Black Ops series of Call of Duties is the main series to me.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like, if you were to ask me, I think they should scrap having, like, what is it, Warhammer Games? That, or no, that would be, that's a completely different company. Sledgehammer.
It's Treyarch's. Sledgehammer's recent. It was like between Treyarch and the other one.
Wasn't it like Raven or something?
Activision. It's Treyarch.
No,
and
Activision. Activision is the publisher and the owners of Call of Duty.
I can't remember because Raven's recent too.
I thought Raven was the ones that helped develop the Modern Warfare series of games.
I don't. Okay, so Black Ops, Treyarch, Modern Warfare is.
Because I'm pretty sure I saw a Raven logo in Modern Warfare 2 and
Infinity.
3. Oh, Infinity. That's
Infinity War. It's Infinity Ward.
That's who I was thinking about. I forgot about them for a minute. Probably so did a lot of people.
The Raven and Sledgehammer, I think those were the people who worked on the anti-cheat, which hardly ever works.
It's a little funny. No. Hold on, actually, thinking about it. You know, on like the topic of many other games, I need to see like what games that are coming out or probably are out right now that I still need to like look into. Oh yeah, I forgot. Well, right now there actually are, funny enough, like a lot of games on sale right now on Steam, and I'm not gonna lie because I've had this in the backlog for a bit of a while now. There's one game that I really do want to get, just because I saw it way before we ever like made jokes about it, or at least like me, Day, and a couple of other friends in Day server. Have you heard of the game click holding?
No.
Well, basically, it is a combination of the words click and cuck holding.
Oh god. Oh! Oh, I know the game.
Yeah. Literally, for anybody out
A
there,
guy named Cartoons play it. Like, what the fuck was that game?
I saw basically I do work play it, which I'm not gonna lie, the way he played it was kind of funny. But I saw that and I was just like, I need to fucking play this game on stream. It would be hilarious. Because I found out that this game has Twitch integrations.
God. If anything, there's a game called Choking the Rat or something that you should probably play too.
Oh yeah, I know about that one, but I have not really looked into it much. I saw like a little bit of it being played by like Smitty because he has like that new gameplay channel of his now. I saw like a little bit, and I was just like, I'm gonna stop watching this and look into it later.
There's actually, if you like the Doom games, Doom the Dark Ages is about to drop soon.
I
In a
didn't know
couple
about that
days.
one. For me, I actually did try giving one Doom in particular a try, and that was Doom 2016. I will say, from what I felt, it did seem like it would be a lot of fun, but at the same time, that was around the time when I was already playing like so many other games and had work, and I was just like,
Fair. Just rocking out to the music is what got me into it.
oh yeah, don't get me wrong, the music is a fucking banger, dude.
Just cranking that shit up, just going.
I know. It's like, what is that, Mastermind?
I can't remember which one it is. You can like Heavenly just fucking would blast that shit on his car ride to work from what he says.
Yeah. I would too. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I do like the Doom music, but it wouldn't be something I'd listen to all the time.
Oh, yeah.
But I will say there is like, I say that even though there's like one genre of like a game that I have like listened to that is rock, and that is the Guilty Gear music. Holy fuck, that shit is a fucking bop and a half, bro.
Fair enough. If you're going to want to go rock, technically it's indie rock, but Metal Hellsinger, remember that game?
I play it
rhythm
on stream
game?
every once in a while.
I know, I'm just saying that the music from there is pretty good, but sadly most of that music is copyrighted.
Hear me calling.
Majority of that music is copyrighted, so I was like, let me not play that on stream.
Yeah, well, I mean, the bass music is fine, I will say that. The bass music is fine, but if you get, like, any of the DLC stuff, that's when you should just be like, yeah, no. So I don't touch the DLCs, sadly. That'll be something
On
for me
stream.
to, like... Yeah, that'll be something for me to, like, look into after I finish, like, the Horde mode on stream. Because I still need to do that, but right now I'm kind of, like, again, waiting out until I can get, like, another PC to do that shit. Because I do love that game a lot, and I think that game needs more recognition, especially nowadays. Because, at least from my point of view, I feel like there are not really a lot of companies making rhythm-based games. Just at least from like what I've seen in my point
Fortnite
of
does
view.
not count, guys. Fortnite does not count.
Yep. And that's more of a Guitar Hero type of deal anyhow, and I know that in a way in itself does count, but that's a spare game mode for Fortnite, alright? So shush up. Oh, this song is a fucking good one. Hold on. Wanna wait, hear this one?
I don't know why, but I have a Skillet song stuck in my head.
I don't think I've ever heard anything from Skill, at least in a while, or just like in general.
Invincible, it's just stuck in my head. Just. You feel invincible.
Yeah, I probably never heard that one, if I'll be honest.
It's actually a really good song and gets gets you going if you listen to it.
Mm.
Unironically, well, the thing is, their music doesn't sound like it, but they are a Christian rock band.
That's probably the reason why I haven't heard any of their shit as of late.
It doesn't sound like Christian rock, but it's good.
Mm.
As someone who doesn't really care about religion, but it's a good band, I like fuck it.
You're like, yeah, you know what? This fucking slaps. Why not?
This shit's banger.
Fair and understandable. Hold on. Ah. Oh, you hear that?
Mm-hmm.
The sound of me rearranging my own back.
I haven't been able to do that in a while, though. At least to that degree.
Hey, look, like I said before, a good tip that helps with it, you just gotta, like, grab something for a good format of, like, surface and, like, control.
Yeah.
And just twist both to the left and to the right. You grab something and push as you're twisting to the left and to the right as well. You can get, like, a good crack on that. It helps out a lot. Believe me, as somebody that's had to deal with this pain since high school, actually no, pretty much middle school, that I have picked up a few things here and there.
We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
Yes, exactly. To be honest though, with how much I've done it, I'm surprised I have not seen the inside of my own spine.
Every time I do a slogan from someone else, I used to think of the one TikTok guy that screams, "That's not your slogan, bitch!" He does like skits about like fucking Taco Bell and all the different people. He's a comedian.
Mm. And that would probably do it.
Mm-hmm.
Forgive me, I'm like really trying to get like a good look at some of these like masks and like
No,
different
you're
areas
good.
of Star-Lord. Why do these images have to be so fucking small? Like I can't find one that's in like a proper 4K, like 4,000 pixels by 4,000 pixels. Like that would help out a lot. Open image and new tab. And it's so fucking small. It's 236 by 499. That is tiny.
I'll play
Like
this
most
on
people's in
Thursday.
chat's day.
Hey yo!
I would say my own dig, but I'm average, so I don't really. Information that nobody needed. Trying to get like a good look at like that, where his armor begins on the collar. Not as bad as I thought it would be, but definitely is something.
Is Xenoverse cross-platform?
Say what now?
No, it is not.
What game are you talking about?
Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2.
Mm.
It's not.
No, I gotta be honest, I actually do remember seeing like videos about that game, but I never really like got into it myself. I tried to, but it didn't really work out.
I got into Xenoverse, but I could not get into the fighters, Dragon Ball Z fighters. I could not get into that one.
Oh, dude, that was the one that I got into.
I could not. Like I'm not. I can't do the fucking quarter circles type shit.
I mean, if it does at least like help you understand it a little bit more, there are a lot of like auto combos, which to me makes it feel like it's a good entry for like 3v3 fighters. Because like if you want to have a problem with quarter circles, that's a Marvel vs. Capcom type of deal, my friend. And it's not to say that that is like a bad thing, because like that was like MVC2 was the one that kind of like normalized that and made it like pretty much its own genre.
Yeah.
And that game alone already is like a lot of fun. It's also a bit funny because that game like had to make like a lot of big like compromises in comparison to how like the other games were. I say that because of the fact that in MVC1, which is probably, funny enough, one of, if not probably the worst MVC game or MVC related game, just because of the fact that like the way it treated assists was completely different than how assists are treated now. I say that because it originally is actually a 2v2 fighter with an assist button that had a random character that was not playable.
Oh shit.
Yeah, like for instance, they had some of the X-Men that were assists that weren't playable in that game, and it was a little upsetting, I'm not gonna lie. Like the one chick, I forgot her name, but it was like a chick that can conjure up like random fireworks, I guess.
I think I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, I don't know much about many of the X-Men, but I do know that that is like one thing that is for sure.
Was she playable in Marvel vs. Capcom 3?
No.
I'm pretty sure what you're thinking of, like the Phoenix Force or whatever.
Oh no, that's not Phoenix. No, Phoenix wasn't a playable character until MVC3. Wait, hold on, let me actually see real quick. I'll just look it up. MVC1 assist. And the character I'm talking about, actually, she has like the worst assists out of all like the assist characters. Just because of the fact that like her ability, while she has it, is completely random on where the damage will even go. Oh, Jubilee, that's her name.
Makes sense.
Yeah, like there are a couple characters that are playable in the game that are on this list, but not all of them. To list them all off, just to go down from the list that I have right now, there is Unknown Soldier, Lou, I think his name is Lou. Arthur, Saki Amokin. I'm pretty sure like all these are like random Capcom characters that they just pulled out of the woodworks just because.
I mean, Arthur's a playable character in Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, he is. Tonpu Deviolet, I think her name is, which I think she's that character from Cyberbots. Anita, who is from Darkstalkers. Pure and Fur, which I have no idea where she's from. Michelle Hart, Thor, Cyclops, Magneto, Storm, Jubilee. Is it Rouge or Rogue?
Rogue.
Yeah,
for X-Men.
Yeah, okay, it is Rogue. I thought it was
Rogue
Rouge.
for X-Men, Rouge for Sonic.
Okay, yeah, and then there's Rogue, Psylocke, Juggernaut, Iceman, Colossus, U.S. Agent, Shadow, and Sentinel. Playable characters are
Sonic, Shadow.
yeah. Playable characters in MVC are Chun-Li, Ryu, Zangief, Mega Man, Captain Commando, Morgan from Darkstalkers, Strider Hiryu, Spider-Man, Jin Saotome, which is also from Cyberbots, Captain America, Venom, Hulk, Gambit, War Machine, and Wolverine.
Yo, sir, have you seen people shipping Morgan and Spider-Man for Marvel vs. Capcom stuff?
Yeah, it's because of a meme that happened. So and funny enough, it is with NBC One. So
Oh, is it?
yeah, so basically the meme is like this. If you have Spider-Man and Morgan on the same team, there will be like a time where Spider-Man will just say, because the characters always give off like random quotes whenever you do win.
Mm-hmm.
One of Spider-Man's quotes is, "I guess I'm gonna be late meeting Mary Jane."
No.
And that's the thing that he says with everybody, but with Morgan there, it kind of makes it a little funny.
Side chick, let's go. I mean,
Imagine
he could
that-
do better,
Yeah, but the
except
thing,
for Chun-Li.
yeah, but the thing is, he says that with everybody. So imagine him saying that with Mega Man, Captain Commando, Venom, the Hulk, Zangief. He's definitely gonna be really late then. Say the very least.
Also, excuse my click clacking because I'm starting to play some Warhammer 2. Space
Yeah.
Marines 2.
No worries, you're good.
I wanted to get something in my gullet because I haven't really eaten much today.
You need some munchies there, buddy?
Because I ate a burger left over from dinner this morning for breakfast.
Mm.
And I was just munching on like a small bowl of Cheez-Its for the rest of the day.
Damn. You know, it's been a rough day for food when you have to just do nothing but munch down on Cheez-Its.
I'm trying to lose weight, so I'm not trying to eat a lot of fucking stuff during the day, though. Rather munch on stuff than just scarf down a whole meal.
Fair there, man. That's fair there. Me, though, I'm not gonna lie, I've been having trouble just trying to, like, contain myself and wanting to, like, get some good eats. The only thing that, funny enough, is just, like, helping me with that is my, fucking Vyvanse pills. For some reason, whenever I'm on my Vyvanse, I'm just like, I don't really have a craving for anything right now.
Vyvanse is a craving killer.
Ah, that would explain it.
As someone who's taken Vyvanse, it's a craving killer. Like, quite literally.
That is understandable then. I did not know that about Vyvanse.
That's probably one of the reasons why I'm overweight, because my family's like, you need to eat more Vyvanse. But yeah. Oh, they just grabbed an armory data. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I will say I only just got on like the Vyvanse just because of the fact that I needed it for like my like ADHD and shit for work, but now I'm not at work, so it's just like, is there even a point? But then I started using it again as of late, and it's kind of been helping me out with like getting organized with streams. So I'm just like, you know what, maybe.
Like, yeah, you should take it, because if you don't, your body's just going to stop and isn't going to be used to it anymore, for one.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to take longer for you to for your body to process it. And two, you're just going to not want to do stuff without the medicine because you've been relying on it for a bit.
Yeah, it especially doesn't help with how my mindset is because I forget to do shit all the fucking time.
Although don't rely on it too heavily,
I don't.
because no, it's not just that. Like, my Vyvanse stopped working for the dose that they could legally give me for my size and weight. So they started giving me Adderall, and the Adderall doesn't work for me either. Even though Adderall is like the worst thing they can give me, it just didn't fucking work at all. There's no ADHD medicine seems to work for me anymore. It's just that my body just metabolizes it way too fucking fast.
Let's see. Yeah. that is always like the thing with many medications. Your body just gets so used to it that it's just like, this is nothing.
Like, I started taking ADHD medicines in 3rd grade.
Yeah, for me, I'd say it was probably around the same as well for me. Either that or 4th grade.
Like, 3rd grade is when we were experimenting with them. And that's whenever we figured out which one would be the best for me, which was Vyvanse.
Hmm. This is just... What am I doing? What am I... Where do I look with this? Okay, that's a better way to see it. I'm just trying to like get like a good view of like the shoulder...
Yeah, that'd be good.
Of like the shoulder bits on his jacket. It's a bit weird, this shit, I'm not gonna lie with you. I'm gonna get rid of that for now. Considering the fact that this is kind of like... actually, you know what? Hold on. Perfect format of reference for the angle I'm kind of looking at, so I should probably work with that. You know, though, I'm not gonna lie, thinking about it, if they do ever decide to kind of like bring in a new MVC of some kind, do you think they might bring in like a lot of other characters that nobody really knows too much about?
Would you play as Star-Lord if they brought it into NVC?
Is that even a fucking question?
I wanted to bring that up to you last night whenever you were doing Marvel vs. Capcom 2, but I ended up passing out.
Hmm. But yeah, honestly, yeah, I would probably give him a shot, but even then it kind of really depends on how he would play.
Venus Rock.
Because I like playing as, in MVC2, I like playing as, oh, excuse me, I like playing as, Gambit, Venom, and Felicia.
Fair enough.
Just because, like, they're a team that don't make sense, so it's just like, you know what, that's perfect.
Confused the fuckers.
Basically, because, like, that's, like, a team that, like, does not work at all. So I'm like, you know what, let's just have fun with it. I'm not going to take this game seriously at all. Let's have fun with it. Let's just fuck around and find out. And then I fucked around, and then I found out that they actually somehow do work, and I'm like, wait, what?
Take that into the Pro League and see how they respond to that shit.
You act like I'm going to go into a pro league.
Or just do a competition.
That would be kind of funny. You want to know one little funny story I actually heard, by the way? This is, like, not really at all related to MVC, but it is related more to, like, competition. One random story that I actually did hear once before was from this one guy who entered a Smash Bros tournament that was like local. And this was like way before they ever like banned it being like a game that you could ever play at like a tournament. Which, by the way, yeah, they did that. Why? I don't fucking know. Because the only explanation they can give you is because Nintendo. And so basically, he was just waiting for his opponent to like arrive, and he just kept waiting and waiting, and then one of the guys that was like obviously being like one of the, I guess, sort of, yeah, like the staff of the tournament came up and was just like, has your opponent arrived anytime soon? He's like, nah, I haven't seen him in a minute. He was just like, well, I guess if he's not going to show up in the next 5 minutes, then you get an automatic win by default. And then 5 minutes passes, just like, well, I guess he's not coming. All right. And so he actually just won by default. And as soon as that guy like pulled up, he was just like, "Damn it! I knew it was gonna take a while for me to be in the bathroom. Where did I go?"
Well,
He ended up that story. He
Murder
ended up
was just
getting.
blowing up the bathroom.
Yeah, he ended up getting into the losers bracket because of that. And the dude that this in the story that was like the loser, when he got into the losers bracket, he fucking demolished everybody in the losers bracket. So that man's quite literally dodged a fucking tank round. Which I find a little funny. As for the guy that told this story, I think if I'm correct, and if I remember correctly, he ended up getting like, I think probably top 3. Don't fully remember the story, but that's at least like from what I know and possibly remember. Just gotta find that a little funny is all. Imagine you getting that type of luck in a fighting competition of some kind, though. Like you were about to face like what may be like the best player that you could come across, and then
He's just stuck in his bathroom, blowing it the fuck up after eating Taco Bell.
yeah, he was like, "My main goal is to blow up the bathroom."
Aha.
By the way, on a completely different side note, have you at all seen the trailer for GTA 6? The second trailer?
No, I have not, but I will look at it in a minute. I think you posted it in the server though.
Yeah, dude, I'm not gonna lie, it looks fucking amazing. From
Too
what I
bad
could,
they postponed it to next year.
yeah, and I guess that's kind of why they released the trailer, just because they were like, "We feel bad. Let's give you this as a little extra sorry."
Nah, they did that to draw us back in to keep us wanting it.
Yeah, either that or probably an actual sorry. You never know, right? But not only that, they also gave us a website that shows information. Which, honestly, I'm fine with it. If it's a website where they'll eventually like keep updating it, giving us a lot of news involved with the game, then I'm fine with that. That is not the thing I'm looking for. Hold on. Okay.
Don't mind me, I'm blowing Xenophil's brains out over here.
And don't mind me just kind of locking in with drawing this. Although, by the way, actually thinking about it, because it's right around the corner, you gonna be doing anything for Mother's Day?
I'm gonna be at my aunt's house sitting for Mother's Day.
Mm.
So sadly, no.
Me, I'm thinking because my mom is actually pretty interested in Marvel herself as well. I'm thinking of possibly taking her to go see the Thunderbolts movie, because I actually hear that it's actually like really good.
Ooh.
Thing is, I might need to catch up on a little bit of history because I barely know anything about any of the characters that are in the Thunderbolts. I
know Bucky's in there.
Yeah, I did.
AKA Winter Soldier.
Yeah, I did see finally after a while the Black Widow movie, because I haven't been able to like see it in a hot minute. So I finally got the chance to sit down and see that, and I'm just like, you know what? It's not as bad as I thought it was. Because I remember people saying that it was like not really that good. And understandable, because the Taskmaster in that movie, not at all the same as like how he is in the comic books, especially with the fact that he is not a he in the movie.
Love gender inclusion.
Yeah, and I think from what I can tell, at least from what I can gather with context clues, the person who's playing Taskmaster in the movies may end up not becoming Taskmaster anymore. Might just end up becoming like a completely different character, but I mean, who knows? Which, I mean, if that's the case, then I mean, I don't really think that's really much of a problem, you know?
Yeah.
Because, like, to be extra fair, that Taskmaster, from what I can tell, is not accurate to the actual Taskmaster at all. Because, like, in the movie, that spoils for anybody that hasn't seen it. Taskmaster in the movie, for the most part, is just, like, completely silent. Even though in the comic books, he's a yapping fucker, dude.
So Wade Wilson, after he gets his mouth sewed shut in the Wolverine movie.
Basically. He's like the merc with a mouth, but he doesn't have, like, that much of a mouth. And also, he can't break the fourth wall, obviously.
Oh god, imagine if he could fucking copy Wade's ability to break the fourth wall.
That would be fucking crazy, and also somehow insane, because how the fuck would he be able to do that?
I don't know, he's able to copy any technique, so...
Well, technique, not abilities.
Fair enough. Would it be considered a technique?
No, not really, because that is definitely more of a power. The ability, like, breaking the fourth wall is not really much of a technique unless you know how to do it correctly. Wink, wink to everybody out there. It's more just like a thing that you have to, like, you kind of like are given power to by the person that creates the universe, you know? Which I guess that's kind of like why Stan Lee made him, because obviously people need like a character that they can like, that can be like the audience giving a reaction, you know? Or at least what they could expect from an audience reaction. So more or less that's kind of like what I expect, like, it's kind of like what I believe fourth wall breaking characters to kind of like be, you know? Like the character that gives off the reaction that the writer thinks the audience is giving, you know?
Fair enough.
Pointing out the obvious, kind of really like getting involved with the characters a lot. But still grounded by their universe. Or like grounded by everything that is around them. Like they don't have, unless given the abilities, they don't have like godlike abilities, you know? Because again, it really just depends. You gotta write the character that way. You can't just make a character be like that, you know? Oh yeah, that's the jacket, right? I was like, what part of the gun is that? Oh wait, no, that's not the gun. That's the jacket.
Jacket gun.
That'd be a kind of cool idea, though. Hold on.
I hate my brain.
No. Keep your brain going. That's a good idea. Keep going.
It just makes me think of the video game Code Vein, where you could actually have a jacket that is technically a weapon. It's how you backstab enemies in the game. You use like jackets or different types of like wearable items to backstab enemies.
I did not know that.
Code Vein is basically a anime Souls-like. If you're looking for an anime Souls-like game with anime.
As much as I am a Souls-like enjoyer, I think I might definitely like skip out on that because I already have a plethora of Souls-likes that I need to look into later again. Like, not kidding, as I said, I got Dark Souls Remastered. I currently got Demon Souls in the works with streams. I finished Bloodborne last year for the first time after like for the entirety of my first fucking run.
Fair enough.
And I also got fucking Liza P as well.
Yeah.
And even Elden Ring. I got a lot that I need to do. I already have so many Souls-likes in my arsenal. I don't need more. Like, as much as I love them, there's a point where I just gotta be like, enough is enough, at least for now. I actually, speaking of like Dark Souls and all that, did you all see that one meme that I posted earlier today?
Only thing saw that you posted today was that trailer for GTA 6.
No, I mean like on Blue Sky.
Oh no, I didn't get. I don't know why, but I don't get notifications for Blue Sky.
I need to turn them on or something, man.
Maybe. So this guy's dressed up as a salamander.
Got a man's dressed up as a salamander.
So different like chapters in the game. There's salamanders. I'm a Raven Guard. That is also in the I'm a Raven Guard. That's in the fucking Night Watch, which is 2 different chapters. The Night Watch is just basically a chapter that has a conglomeration of all the different chapters in the Warhammer universe that is for the Emperor and a loyalist. Basically, they're basically a spec ops team, is what the Night Watch is.
Yeah, for me, I will admit, I don't know a lot about Warhammer, but there is one thing I do know about, and it's like that one god where it's just I forgot his name or what their whatever their fucking. I think so. It's like the one where it's just like I know everything, but I don't know everything, and I know exactly when you're gonna die and how you're gonna die, but I don't know when it will happen, even though I do know when it will happen.
I don't know that one.
I think it's just like what was he? I think it's just like the concept was just like where it is a god who is everything, knows everything, bro. Or he's like, I guess like a god of confusion of some kind. I don't fully remember.
I'm not sure, because I know of Slaanesh, Khorne. I know of a multiple, like 3 or 4 of them. Slaanesh is one of like pleasure and any other like feelings. Mostly pleasure. You'll have like demoness that spawn every now and then. Those are Slaaneshian enemies.
Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna actually message a friend that told me about this character real quick that I'm talking about. Hold on. Alright. Yeah, I don't fully remember everything involved with that character, but I do know that it was just like apparently he's like a character where it's just like one question just leads to like 3 more questions or some shit like that.
Mm. I have a friend of mine. He's a big Warhammer aficionado as well, but he also knows a lot about Halo.
Mm. That would probably make a lot of sense, wouldn't it?
Like he's read all the Halo like books and stuff as well, so he knows a lot about Halo.
Yeah, the only quote that I know is from Cortana, and it's from the first game, and it's like one of her first like lines, and it's the line of "Bet you can't stick it." Just because I saw a video where I forget her name every time, where that one person who animates like everything in like PS1 style, she like made like a little short animation where it's just like her characters just saying the voice lines instead, and it was like the behind the scenes stuff where it was like the person who plays Cortana kept saying it over and over so that way they could get like a good line out of it, which is constantly being like, bet you can't stick it, bet you can't stick it, I bet you can't stick it. I also found it funny because there was literally one time where she just jokingly decided to be very sensual with it, just being like, bet you can't stick it.
Die, you fat bastard!
What did I do?
Not you. There's a giant fucking xenomorph from fucking fighting.
Okay, because I was about to say, all I did was repeat some lines. Like, God damn.
I'm dying!
What do you want me to do about it? Hold on, I'm turning on my fan. Holy fuck, oh boy. Oi! Gonna give a little word of advice to both of you, Reaper, and the people in chat right now. Definitely make sure that you stretch before you do any sort of exercises for one part of your body, because goddamn, my waist and butt hurts like a motherfucker.
Doing squats today?
And yesterday, technically. Holy fuck. I feel like I can barely move my hips. Ugh. No joke, like whenever I like even just try to like clench my butt, it just like hurts. Oy. Oh, that's shit. You know, it definitely hurts whenever you just like think to yourself, do I really feel like sitting down today?
Thing is, I have a pull-up bar in my house that I used to be able to do like pull-ups and stuff. I used to be able to pull myself up to hang myself upside down and shit.
Some deadlifts too, maybe?
I don't have deadlifts. I've never done a deadlift.
Or not a deadlift, a dead hang, I mean.
Yeah, I could dead hang like but I've gained so much weight, my arms aren't used to it. I haven't done any arm exercises in a couple years, so I'm kind of fucked myself in the long run.
Yeah, I know how you feel, man. Like, as of late, because of the fact that, like, the cord for my VR headset is kind of, like, very iffy, and I need to get, like, a new one. I haven't been able to play Beat Saber in a while, so my arms are lacking a little.
I would put wrist weights on to play with Beat Saber. To add some, like, extra, like, here, I'm swinging this shit around, yeah, let's go. You know, that or play Super Hot.
For me, though, I would probably be able to find a way. My first thought, just like, even though I willingly did it to myself, would just be like, how can I counteract these wrist weights? Because that's like the first thing that comes to my mind whenever I do something that I know is I'm just like trying to do to help myself. It's just like, how can I counteract this? My first thought every fucking time.
What can I do to negate this?
What can I do to make sure that what I want to do to myself doesn't happen? No, though, I kind of will also say, kind of going back to like the Vyvanse stuff. I know you said that it was just like a hunger killer, but it also doesn't help me in the fact of like whenever I do get like fucking choofed a lot. I mean, I will say it definitely does counteract it. The Vyvanse counteracts it a lot, I should say, just to be a little bit more clear. But there are times where it's just like, should I? No, I shouldn't. Should I? I shouldn't.
Isn't technically Vyvanse is a downer, and so is the pin. I know the pin's a downer, but is Vyvanse technically a downer, or is it a stimulant?
It's technically under formats a stimulant because it is supposed to be like a lesser version of Adderall.
So it would be a upper?
Basically. Vyvanse is under technicality is supposed to have the same effects as like Adderall, so
Nah.
without the fact of like frying your brain.
Funny how neither of them did anything to me anymore.
Yeah, I think for me, one thing I actually, now what is in my throat that is just like, hold on. It was, yeah, I'm sorry. It was like fucking, it was like lodged in there, bro. I did not want to come out.
Man, you got me clearing my throat because I just ate some cheese. I get phlegmy throat whenever I eat cheese.
Yeah. No, I was talking about Vyvanse. What was I gonna say?
Speaking of throats, this is gonna be a weird transition.
Yeah, and a weird clip out of context.
Let me finish. I was scrolling through TikTok.
That's
and I
what
came
she
across,
said.
Shut the fuck up. Well, I was scrolling through TikTok, and this girl who apparently was in theater in the past, a trick that they did to help with their throats and vocal cords was they would melt gummy bears down. They not like melt, but like they would put gummy bears in like warm or like warmer water, and then they would drink it. And apparently, it would coat the vocal cords, and it would make your vocal cords not fucking kill themselves in the future.
This is a good thing to keep in mind. I think I think that would just basically also be like the same thing as this one thing I do know, which is like a no shit, a Chinese throat syrup called a Ninjam. It is something that I heard that a lot of voice actors actually use to help like their throat and make sure that it doesn't fucking get scratched up as time passes. Like even the person who voiced Frieza, may he rest in peace, said that in a live stream when he was guest starring in it. And he like, and somebody asked him for like a little tips for like how to make sure you don't strain your throat in voice acting, and that was the one thing that he said that he does every once in a while.
Yeah.
Which, if that is the case, I would love to get my hands on that shit.
I hate my brain because as soon as you hit Frieza, he just cut to out of context clip from whenever.
Hello, monkeys.
No, dance for me, monkey.
The thing is, I know where the one I said is from because it was literally the only movie in Dragon Ball I have ever seen.
It's from the Tournament of Power, the most recent one before Dragon Ball Daima, where they go into the demon realm.
Yeah, for me,
where he first unlocks Ultra Instinct.
Yeah, for me, it was, the only thing I've seen movie-wise with Dragon Ball is the Broly movie, and that's for Super.
Fair.
Yeah, with like the newest Broly, the one that actually is good, and under technicality, canon.
I think they both were good, but the one of them got fucking toyed with, and he got fucked up because he kept getting fucked with.
Hmm.
If I remember, I don't remember.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure, if I'm correct, for the English dub specifically,
What is this dude's name? 20-ounce bottle of Dr. Perky? The fuck?
what? Oh,
This
you're talking
dude's
about in
legit
game.
Name. Yes, this guy's name, name tag is 20-ounce bottle of Dr. Perky.
I for some reason thought you were talking about like in real life. I'm like, who the fuck? Somebody, I was about to be like, somebody really took the idea from regular show a little too serious, huh?
What, Trash Boat?
Yeah. You know exactly which one I'm talking about. That shit was pretty funny though. Me though, I kind of do find it a little funny, only just because of the fact that, like, for Trash Boat, like, and that being a name for Rigby, kind of really just, it kind of works a little bit, considering the fact that he's a trash panda.
Why is it all times that I'm in a stream with someone, and it's when my phone starts fucking blowing the fuck up? It was doing it this morning, and I was doing it with you when I'm in the stream with you. Like, I know this is when everyone gets on, but still, like, why in this morning though? Like, it was fucking like 8 in the morning when I first started playing COD.
I don't know, and honestly, I'm not gonna lie, you said that, and I was very tempted to just be like, oh, sorry, I texted your mom earlier.
I'm sure. Why would it show up on my phone, dumbass?
Yeah, I told her to tell you something later.
Shut up. Well, you're asking her about a loan?
No, I was asking her to tell you to hurry the fuck up because you've been lacking a little.
You're not wrong, I have been lacking from my streams. Anyways.
Yeah, we all go at our own pace. You take your time, bud.
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah, that works right there. Hey, wait. Excuse me. You good, bud?
I turned on Spotify, and a band called Powerwolf is the first song that started playing.
Must have surprised you really badly because you cut out as you were screaming.
It wasn't a scream, it was a laugh.
You laughed really loud. Hold on. I gotta really try to clear my throat because that shit's coming back on. Hold on, let me grab my trash can, bud.
Fighting back. Damn.
Yes, I gargle with my water and then drink it. Fuck you.
I was going to make a comment about you gargling on some balls, but I decided not to.
Yeah, that's more your business.
Nah. Oh, shit.
I josh with you, okay?
Oh, shit.
What? I need to get a good look at like the side of his leg. Shit.
Bitch. Bitch. Ah, I love fucking perfect parrying and perfect dodging because it gives me some attack up opportunities.
Hmm.
You're not calling him back at bitch. Shut your ass up.
Man, shut your bitch.
Oh, you calling for mommy, bitch boy?
Shit is still not out of my goddamn throat.
Fuck off, Trigon!
Right on. Hmm.
I'm gonna air out this entire planet while listening to Pump Up Kicks. I know it's a fucked up thing to say. Let's go!
First, that's the best thing you can say. Second, I'm compliment. No, I'm kidding.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, to be fair though, that is a good fucking song.
Yeah, it is a good song, but it's a fucked up song at the same time.
Yeah, you know, funny enough, that's not the context that you kind of are probably thinking about. Is not actually the context that the song is trying to go for. You know that, right?
Yeah.
I think if I'm correct, it's supposed to be more like referencing like Western style type of shit, like cowboys and shooting and shit. I might technically be a little wrong, but I don't fully remember.
Ah, fucking Trigon!
Trigon.
Stop running, you fucking bitch boy! Get over here!
Boy. Excuse me. Hey, real
Get
quick,
off
just
my
to check.
dick.
Say what?
I'm not talking to these fucking monsters.
Real quick to ask the people in chat, how y'all's doing? Y'all's in chat doing okay? Want to check up on you because I fear that I kind of really don't really do that much, so I just want to like to see how y'all's are doing.
Fuck off, Trigon!
Forgive my yawn.
Streamer doesn't get to yawn.
The streamer has to stay up whenever I want them to. I always think about people that like think that as well. It's so fucking funny, but also very stupid.
Oh yeah, definitely. They're mentally restarted.
Yes. I like how that has actually just basically become a meme now between us.
Oh no, that's just a safe word now at this point.
Yeah. Safe word. So what's the safe for tonight, honey?
Mentally restarted.
You better have that be a safe word between you and your girl. That better be a thing that you do.
Oh god.
She's just gonna be like, what? Why? And it's just like, don't worry about it.
We're not now. We're not going with the generic pineapple or banana. We're going mentally restarted.
What, are you planning on sneezing in the middle of this? No, just wait. By the way, you ever get that feeling whenever you actually, like, for me, I'm not kidding. Whenever I sneeze, I feel like it is an actual, like, mental restart.
I haven't gotten, like, a mental restart feeling, though. Dodge that. Dodge the sniper shot. Execute this thing. Dead.
Come on.
Fuck, I forgot I had Jonas Brothers on this playlist. Oh well.
You know something kind of funny? Even though, this is kind of like going back to MVC real quick. Even though MVC's music is like mainly like jazz type of stuff, I feel like it would be a kind of good song to listen to while going into battle with people.
Oh yeah.
Or at least like the music from the game.
Or just pull up Dante, just fucking doing this goofy shit.
I mean specifically with MVC2 music.
Oh yeah. No, I'm just saying that just fits Dante's personality though, with his goofy ass play style and shit.
Yeah. To be honest, the music in MVC2 definitely does give off a bit of a different vibe from most fighters.
Yeah.
Like, have you ever sat down and listened to the soundtrack of that game?
I haven't, but from what I've heard so far from whenever you played it the other night, it seemed different.
Yeah, because you want to know a little fun fact about that music. The person who was in charge of the music said that he wanted something that sounded really cool. And around the time, the phrase of cool, whenever it came to the industry of music, meant jazz. So people thought that he meant that he wanted some jazz music. But in reality, he actually meant that he wanted something that sounded like really cool. And by that point, whenever they like actually managed to get close to finishing the game, it was already too late to change the music, so they were just like, oh, fuck it, let's just work with it. Maybe people might like it. And lo and behold, it's actually like probably one of, if not the most favorited soundtrack in fighting games ever. Especially considering the fact that it does not match the vibes of a fighter. And also, one thing that I kind of find pretty funny, but also really crazy, is the fact that recently, with like a title update to the collection, they added 4 extra scores for characters in the...
Oh, really?
Yeah, as like a bonus after the update for like free. And it was for, if I remember correctly, Captain America, Captain Commando, Jin. Fuck, it was like one other character. I think Psylocke or Cyclops. Because there's like 2 Marvel characters, 2 Capcom characters. Can't fully remember who the other Marvel character was. Even though I was looking at it yesterday.
I will be right back.
Okay. I do kind of find it a little funny because maybe that might be like a small hint of maybe we're getting closer to an MVC, a new MVC game than we may think. But even then, I don't want to get my hopes up about that shit. It would be amazing if that would be the case, but only time can tell, and only Capcom and Marvel will be the deciders on whether or not that will actually be a true thing. We will see as time passes, people. We can only just do what we usually do, and that is wait. Mm. Shit, I almost forgot that. Come on, work with me, lines. Work with me. Work with me. I need to work around this a little bit because that finger placement for the trigger, it kind of does look a little off. Hello, welcome back.
Yes, I'm back.
Why did it retard or what was I thinking when I was doing this? Bro, I kind of realized that I have really like locked in with this drawing a little bit. Especially it doesn't really help that I
Can
kind
you
of
little
really...
shits get up? Oh my god!
I can tell that you're having some fun over there.
Like I'm just getting thrown around by the little fuckers and now like trying to parry shit.
Hmm. Yeah, I was gonna say, it especially doesn't help that I've been on a bit of a drawing grind as of late. But even then, I don't care. I love it.
Yeah.
By the way, speaking of drawing, have you been able to like figure out how you can get back into doodling? Because I remember you talking about that last stream.
Yeah. Honestly, I might try doodling one of my the MC from one of my favorite games, Fable. It's the little beginning main character you play as, like a child form whenever you first, because when you first start playing the game, you start off as a kid. In any of the three, actually, in the first two, you start as a kid. In the third one, you start off as a prince, an adult prince.
I see.
But in the first two, you start off as a kid.
Mm.
The first one, you're known as the hero of Oakvale. The second one, you're known as just Sparrow, a street rat or whatever. You're an orphan who lives with his sister out in the street.
Hmm. For me, you want to know what like my first start of drawing was actually? Drawing a bunch of cartoon characters from Cartoon Network.
Thing is, I got really good at drawing Finn and Jake, or at least Finn, in middle school.
Yep. Finn, he's an easy character to draw. Jake, a little bit more complex, but at the same time, still very simple.
Yeah.
For me, I actually got like really good at like drawing Phineas from Phineas and Ferb.
It's not too hard.
Yeah, once you get like an idea of how he's supposed to like work in terms of like the shape of his body and shit, you can kind of get a good idea. You know, funny enough, I am also really good at like drawing Finn and Jake, but it's been a while. Last time I tried drawing something involved with it was actually like last year. I scrapped it, but it was.
Also, I feel like drawing on a tablet would be a lot easier for me.
I mean, yeah, you could.
Because I like being able to get close up in there and draw in detail.
Mm-hmm. Same for me.
But
I mean, you
can't
see
really
what
do
I'm
that on
doing.
pen and paper.
I mean, with pen and paper, you can still get a little up close and personal. It's just that the only difference is the fact of just what you can smell.
What?
Pencil, paper, you're going to be smelling a lot of lead from the pencil. Paper, depending on what type of doodle pad you got, it will be smelling a little rank. Not to say that paper smells rank, it's just that paper definitely has a smell to it. At least depending on the sketchbook or doodle pad or whatever the fuck you got. Me though, I will say I did used to draw on like pencil and paper a lot until I got until I found like a bunch of apps that allowed me to like draw on a tablet. So as soon as I found those, I was just like, all right, time to make the transition. Let's go. It's just that it took me a long while, and I mean a long while, to really find like a good app. For a while I used, I forgot what it was called, but I think it was like Ibis Paint or some shit like that. It was one
MS
drawing.
Paint's this stuff on PC.
Yeah. I used that for a while on my tablet, and after a while, they told me about Procreate, and I was just like, oh, I might as well give that a shot, why not? And it's been the only thing I've used ever since. It is really nice, and the fact that they also have Procreate Dreams, like, are you trying to give me wet dreams about drawing now? Because if so, please, I need something else.
You start drawing succubus on your part time. Somehow you gotta
In my
work
part-time.
that into your. You gotta work that into your story now. Is how succubus start trying to steal you.
Well, funny enough, all monsters are actually a part of my lore. But when it comes to like monsters like that, they're actually seen more as just like enhanced people, and by that I mean people that have supernatural abilities. They kind of like are viewed as like super people, but not entirely, you know. Because they are, because let's be honest, no matter how you look at them, they are definitely very humanoid. Probably for good reason in terms of history and like how they actually work, but for me, I see them as more of like a thing where it's like they're still obviously like very much technically people, just with like a few extra like stuff added, you know. Like, because for me, in my world, ogres exist, succubus exists, demons exist, vampires, werewolves, anything that is like a humanoid monster, you name it, it's in there. And what's crazy is that they also have crossbreed compatibility as well. Meaning, if you wanted, you could have a person that is half ogre, half succubus. Imagine that for a minute.
Shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up.
What are you doing?
Killing guys that are trying to call in reinforcements.
Okay, because I was about to say, who and or what are you doing?
I'm basically just told that to go to sleep tactic.
Okay. Bill Cosby would be proud.
Nah, it's more of a Tony Stark would be proud because I'm punching them in the fucking face.
Is that in my mind? In my mind, I kind of just immediately went to like a dark joke where it was just like, I could just imagine you just in a room with somebody just beating them up and being like, shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up. Like some sort of crazy over the top degradation kink of some kind.
I hate that the song fucking Chains and Whips Excite Me just pops into my head.
I mean, hey, that's a good song though.
It is a good song. Good pop song.
Yeah, for me though, I will say my personal favorite, Unholy.
I got another good song that's playing now. I've tried, and I've tried even more. I'm gonna wait till the chorus comes up and it's good. That's never will impress. No more fucks to give. My fucks have run up dry.
I have no more fucks to give. My fucks have run up dry.
Over my fuck budget, and I'm now in fucking debt.
I love that song, man.
Yeah, it's on my playlist and it's staying on there.
I need to learn how to sing that song just because like
And
I've heard it all the fucking time, but I never really just sat down and just like listened to the lyrics and just try to like learn it.
I first came across it on TikTok, funnily enough, of a guy singing it in a shoe mall.
I found it with the original YouTube video because a friend shot it over to me just to share it, and I was just like, this is the funniest shit I've ever seen in a minute. Wait,
Dodge through that? Yes, sir.
Did I get all the lines on this?
Shit dies. Zoa come here. Let me execute you for the shield.
I
Thank
missed
you.
one of the boot here.
Dodge the sniper shots. Dodge.
I believe I have actually finished the line art now for this Star-Lord drawing. Yeah, look at that. That looks clean as fuck. Swap in between, just to make sure I didn't miss anything. I need to actually go into this and kind of mess with it a little bit here. Yeah, okay, that looks a lot better. Oh fuck, hold on, I missed the side of the jacket here. Oh, I missed that side of the jacket. Wait, what am I doing?
I've no more fucks. I've no more fucks. I've no more fucks to give. Ah, shit. It's such a good song.
It is.
Just play that while you roll into work.
You kidding me? I would roll up with a boombox just to play that throughout work. Be a good thing to do at that place, because holy fuck, it like me did not give any fucks.
I'm gonna try God, you piece of bitch.
You piece of bitch.
Yes, exactly. I did not stutter, did I?
No, just to me that sounded like something I would hear a third grader say. Thinking they're being very eccentric with curse words. Oh fuck, I missed an entire part of the fucking hand up here. Hold on.
Die, you bastard!
What bastard done? It's winter time, motherfucker! Fireball!
Mercy.
Heresy! Alright, now it is time to reference the line art. To fill in all these, and time to fill in
Nate, that.
all of these gaps with color. At least to say, ladies, germs, and all types of folks in between who can be here in a minute. The main question to ask right now: what would be the good base color to go with, like all these? Because I am kind of drawing a blank here a little bit. I'm not gonna lie with you. Put on for the coat with this one. Now that is too light of a blue. What if...
Shit. You're not gonna thunderclap my ass, bitch. Die.
Oh?
This fucking Xeno has fucking thunder powers. And dead. Thank fuck.
Hmm. I guess that would work, but at the same time, it feels like it's a little too dark of a blue. What would be a good blue to even use for Star-Lord with the whole jacket? Because I like have the jacket up for reference, but at the same time, it's like hard to find a good base color. What if we tried this, huh? That is too bright of a blue. A little too dark of a blue, but it kind of works. No. How about this? Really? I don't know, man. Maybe I might just be a little too picky with this. I don't know.
I don't know what to do here. I don't want to do this anymore. Oh, that's... And no wonder I was fucking up my parries. I had fucking bad connection with these fuckers. I'm
That would
doing
probably
quick
do it.
play, so it loads me into different people's lobbies, and fuck, I had like bad connection. It's like, why wasn't that parry? Parry, damn it!
Yeah, better than it would probably do it.
There's actually a PvP mode for this game too. I haven't tried out though.
I think I'm actually gonna take a quick break for a minute because I need to use the bathroom, so I'm gonna BRB real fast.
While this man is gone, go sub to his ass.
Shut up!
Sub. Sub to this motherfucker. He deserves it. Go to his Ko-Fi, donate to him as well. Buy some art from him too. He deserves all the commissions he can get. Hell yeah.
Hello.
I totally did not just promote your Ko-Fi and all your other art stuff while you were gone.
Yeah, I'll talk to you about it later. I'll rifle your ass about it later.
Also, I know this man about getting his ass sponsored by fucking GamerSups.
What? Fucking what? What?
What? What? Idiot.
Not sponsored at all, but please. You know what's a little upsetting about it though, right now though? I actually, after not hearing from them back, because I did try signing up for them for their partnership programs. After not hearing for a while back, I was just like, you know what, maybe I should go ahead and like try to sign up again, see if I might be able to get something.
Isn't that what you do it again?
Their applications are currently closed at the moment.
Shit.
It's like, god damn it, man.
I mean,
We'll maybe give it some time. They'll
mean,
probably open them back up soon.
yeah, although I'm glad I went with the guys I got right now because they got some stuff with that go with actual like solo leveling like flavors. Like they picked up like anime flavors.
Hmm. Sounds nice. What? The thing is a gamer subs. Quick trick question. No, never will be.
I'm totally not listening to a rock version of the Pokemon theme song.
You know, what better version would there be? Outside of the original.
Well, the Pokemon intro for the Indigo League is fucking fire.
Hmm. Been a while since I personally last listened to like anything involved with like the Pokemon themes, if I'll be honest. Where again? Was it pure black? No, that's not pure black. I thought it was pure black. Yeah, just how deep that the color was on that. I was just like, is this not like just black? But no, it's kind of like a very very dark purple. Well, purplish blue, if anything. But
Oh god, now the theme song is playing.
like a good looking gray for this shit. Holy fuck. You ever get that one random itch in a spot that just feels like it's the most awful spot to itch?
Mm.
I just got like this itch on my right palm right now, and it's just like, bro, this feels like it's not gonna go away.
Bro, that's where you pull out the scratch in your fucking palm of your hand with your teeth.
Huh?
You've never scratched the palm of your hand with your teeth before? Just fucking I'm not the only one who
Felt
does
weird.
it, Star. I'm not the only one who does it. There are people posting about it on TikTok. It's like, yeah, we do this too.
And there's a handful of people who's just like, what the fuck, y'all weird.
The fucking. It just hits right whenever you do it. It's a thing.
Mm.
It just hits the right spot.
It just gets you in the right spot, and it gives you all the proper feels that you feel like you should be feeling.
Okay. This isn't much of a.
Ooh. I feel like it should have the logo color kind of the logo on his chest be like a brighter yellow. I feel like it's not a bright enough yellow. This work? Actually, yeah, that works. That works so much better.
Ugh.
Yeah, you know what that's.
I forgot to switch up the.
You're right. That itch is still there. It's like a.
Your mouth. It'll help.
I did.
Oh, you
I'm not-
did?
Yeah, I'm not kidding. I did. I feel like it barely helped at all.
Damn. If you does it like this, then you do it like that. Sorry.
Alright, calm down, buddy. It's not 2014 anymore.
Come on, shake, 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 shake it. Sorry, that's a good song.
As I usually say, to each their own.
Yeah. Although it's good, a good song, but it does sound kind of grapey.
Huh?
If you listen to the lyrics of this song, it sounds very grapey.
Hmm. I mean, who sang it, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm not sure. Hold up, let me go back to look at it.
What is happening with the music here?
Metro Station